delight, as it were, that joining me at the announce table, which means goodbye, Mr. Man, and if you guys can help me, na 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 na, na 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 na, hey, 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 goodbye, na 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 na, na 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 na, hey, hey, get the freak out of here, you're a mess, leave it. Yeah, get out of here, Mr. Man. Thanks, but no thanks, I don't need your services. We have an upgrade at the announce table from Mr. Man. Of course, anything would be an upgrade. Please welcome at this time, Chase Del Monte!
RJ, you are looking very handsome in that hat. It suits you. I feel great in it, and it's a real pleasure to have Mr. Man gone. Honestly, I would have taken anyone here ringside who wasn't Mr. Man.
You have bell duty. Thank you, security. Security right there. Johnny on the spot with the bell. We appreciate it.
The bell has been rung, and we are underway in this triple threat matchup here in the Diamonds division.
Could you tell me once again how many Hellen Vales are actually in the ring?
Well, that's the thing. I was picking up the card from my fallen comrade, Brian Cady, and when I picked up the card, it had a different order for who was coming out there, folks. This is what happens when you're doing a live wrestling
Because I don't know if you noticed, but Hellen Vale actually came out in a veil.
Well, that's the thing. It was a veiled compliment, actually, that I gave her by having two different people announced as her. But Tequilla Rosee, make no mistake, a veteran of the Mac game, here to look like team up against Storm, which I think is good strategy.
This Storm, she looks like she might impose her will somewhat.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, she's physically dominant. She has not been wrestling for a long time, but she's been working out pretty much nonstop.
Clotheslines there. Shade is the Ultimate Warrior.
Wow.
She is imposed.
There's no effect on Storm, and Storm just
Hellen Vale, you're going to have
shoving
to come
her
harder.
Oh, those attacks are doing nothing to Storm. Oh, caught her midair. Look out,
like a baby.
Scooping a Storm slam. Kick to the midsection from Storm, and now scooping her up.
Tequilla Rosee as well.
And there might be some Tequilla Rosee.
Tossing her down like those are some shots there, RJ.
There's going to be some Tequilla Rosee shots after the party, I think, here tonight.
A crucifix. Well, she's trying. She's trying. Storm not going to go.
Well, Hellen Vale using the momentum.
Lost a match for herself there. She's got to be careful.
Yeah, you can't be kicking your opponent into someone else and letting them pin them. That is not a position you want to find yourself in a triple threat matchup. But
geez, we got a cluster in the corner here. Here comes Storm. And
Storm up and over. Tequilla Rosee. Well, she takes care of Storm, which is a great idea. You get Storm out of the ring, and then you focus on the other opponent who's a little bit more your size.
Isolate and attack.
That's what you want to do, and you're no stranger to those kinds of matchups, Chase Delmonte. 1/3 of the Mill City Hooligans joining me here ringside and making a real statement here in New York from a New England superstar of the highest level, and East Coast is very familiar with Chase Delmonte, of course.
Mill City Hooligans, we do represent the upper echelon of professional wrestling. We're always looking to expand our reach. So I thought, there was a show here. RJ, we've been friends for a very long time, so I figured let's go see what all the hubbub is about.
Well, we're glad to have you, and I'm certainly glad to have you here ringside.
She's right back up, though. And a code breaker. Shades of Chase Delmonte.
Yeah, stealing something out of your playbook there, Chase.
Stay out of my trash, Hellen Vale.
Yeah, she's trying to pick up where you
get into my car.
Wow. Yeah, I would definitely invite her to my car. There are some beautiful women here.
Here we go. And a roll through. Beautiful roll through. Hellen Vale showing some technical prowess here.
And more than the technical aspects of this matchup, Chase Delmonte, you're very familiar with my feelings on women's wrestling, and RJ DeLuise only has one feeling about women in the ring together, and that is va-va-voom. Okay, and that's what's going on here tonight. Some DeLuise divas out there going at it.
DeLuise Diamonds.
Oh!
With the leg drop right across the head. We used to call that the meat grinder.
Wow. Weird taunts from the crowd.
Yes.
Hellen Vale up to the second rope now.
This is 2016, people. Those kind of taunts aren't allowed.
Hellen Vale looks like she's about to go for a ride. And the knees!
Caught the knees. Changing the complexity of the match, RJ.
Well, now Tequilla Rosee
very proud of herself.
In control. And
a Rose by any other name still tastes as bad as tequila.
Yeah, well, it's, which is somewhat delicious depending on your perspective on things.
Storm's just out here licking her wounds, RJ. We can't forget about her.
Well, the thing about Storm is she does not have the amount of ring time that the other two competitors in this matchup have, but what she does have is extreme athletic prowess, and that will become a factor here in this matchup as it goes longer.
Tequilla Rosee just lighting up Hellen Vale with these elbows in the corner.
And she's imposing her
isolated
will.
And right where she wants her.
Yeah, she's imposing her will right now.
Storm's still down. She should go for a pinfall here, but she is just sashaying around the ring.
Well, really making a statement here in the Diamonds division, has her boot right across the mouth of Hellen Vale.
Hellen Vale needs to get something together here. And Storm still nursing that back.
And whipped out of the corner there by Tequilla Rosee, who's now going to lock in the
chin lock.
Yeah, underneath. Got to make sure that doesn't degenerate into a choke.
Hellen Vale getting pretty close to that rope there. Tequilla Rosee just screwing with her, though. Just letting her get close before wrenching her back into the middle.
Oh, putting that leg over. That's excellent strategy, Chase Delmonte.
Shooting the legs.
Oh, we were grapevining it now.
Changing it to a body scissors. Technical prowess showed by both of these women. I'm very impressed here, RJ.
Yeah, you don't see this kind of women's action everywhere, Chase, and this is exactly the kind of stuff that we see in the Diamonds division, though. These women are extremely talented athletes, very technically sound. Just trying to reverse out of it, trying to roll out of it, but can't get it done.
For a Texas tumbleweed.
Gets her on her back.
Back into a pin, broke the hold. Right into the clothesline, though. And finally, we get a cover. Hellen Vale not staying down, though, Mark.
Only a 2 count from the official in the ring, and now looks like an Irish whip's coming here for Hellen Vale into the corner. Tequilla Rosee
comes. We might have a backbreaker here, RJ. Showing off some strength of her own. Maybe sending a sign to Storm, saying you're not the only one with your muscles.
Well, it's a good point. She's obviously looking to be the stronger individual in the ring between her and Hellen Vale.
Gingerly getting up here in the corner.
Yeah, she did something to her back, I think, Chase. She's really favoring that lower back area, and I don't know
Going for a suplex blocked in the ring. Hellen Vale now going for a suplex again, blocked. A trifecta of suplexes.
Well, they're just reversing after reversing, just dancing there in the middle of the ring.
Catch can wrestling.
Well, I don't know. Storm's in a bad way here, Chase.
And finally we get that suplex.
Really having trouble getting under that middle rope is Storm, and now in the ring is Tequilla Rosee unaware.
Like she is back up and ready to run roughshod over these 2 diamonds. Big boot.
And
from
Storm,
the big imposing Storm.
Really looking strong here. Oh, another boot to the midsection. Here we go.
Seems like
this is like a
her
torture
bark was
rack.
worse than her bite.
Oh, there's no way.
That's got to be it, RJ. Storm with the big victory. Quite the enigma. Where did she come from? Where does she hail? Where is she going? Why am I still asking questions?
All reasonable points, Chase Delmonte, and that Diamonds Division matchup had everything we would hope for. Technical prowess, strength, and of course beauty. Storm picking up the victory here.
Don't forget, a storm is a brewing.